Please hold as you are being transferred to a CPS intake worker. Child protection, this is Hannah. Okay, sure. Can you hold on just one moment? Thanks. Alrighty, thank you for your patience. Have you made a report with us before? Okay. And are you a mandated reporter, or do you work with the family in a um, like professional capacity? Okay, so do you work with the family in any kind of like employment capacity? No, okay. All right, so I'm going to start with all the people. That way I'm on the same page you are. Do you have the name of the parents or the child? You know, if it's two T's or one in Matthews? Okay. And do you know a birthday for her? Okay. And what's the dad's name? And the name of the child or children? All right. What are the ages of the kids? Okay. Do you happen to know genders of the children? Any idea, like, if the 7-year-old's male or female, 9-year-old male or female? So I can try to narrow things down. So 3 girls and 1 boy, it's not sure which is which. Do you have contact information for the family, you know, where they live or a phone number for them? Windgate? Okay. Do you know where that's at? It's not a familiar name to me. Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks. I think I just always call the Super 8. Um, any idea what room they're in? Okay. So the Super 8 in Janesville, right? Oh. And explain to me the safety concerns you have for the kids. And how do we know if she's not letting them see a dentist or doctor if they need to? If she specifically said she will not take her child to the doctor or dentist even if they need it, is there a reason behind that? So her feeling is that if she's like in public or a medical setting, she would want everyone to be masked so that either her husband, or her kids don't get sick. You know, if anyone's like immunocompromised or would like be taking extra precautions in the home. Okay. So you believe it's something that she's like WebMD'd, but do you know, I guess, that there's any validity to what she's putting out there? Okay. You know the kids are the family? Okay. I guess, how do you know the family, or like what is your interaction been like with them, just so I understand better? Mhm. Okay. So, yeah, sure. Help me understand though, because social media is vast in the sense of relationships people have. You met her on social media 4 or 5 years ago. What are your interactions like with her, or how are you like connected to the family? Do you see them, or is it just like an online thing? Okay. Mhm. Okay, so more of an observation. Mhm. Okay. Any other safety concerns you have? Anything else? So I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions. If you don't know an answer, that's okay. We just gather a lot of information when we make reports about families. Um, any of the kids, do you know if they have any like special needs or diagnoses or delays, anything like that? Okay. What kind of like delay or struggle are you, I guess, seeing for the kids or child? And is it a you haven't seen them talk or you know that they cannot? Okay. Like their vocabulary or something else? Okay. Um, And I don't remember if I asked in the beginning, do you have phone numbers for either Robin or Xander? Oh, I will take that whenever you're ready. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Mhm. Is there anything you can think of that would make it difficult for a worker to get in touch with the family? So if we were to make contact, sounds like she may not want to speak with someone or like let them inside or something like that. Oh, mhm, mhm. Yeah. Any concerns about domestic violence or fighting between the adults? And then do you know if the kids have a Native American heritage? Anybody else that might have more information about the family? Who would that be? So Lynn, do you know Lynn's last name? Do you have any contact information for Lynn? Thank you. Mm. All right, then I'm gonna ask a little bit more about the parents. So, Robin and Xander, do you know if either one of them are employed or if they have any source of income? Mm. Do you have any information, if either one of them, have any diagnosed mental health or physical health ailments? Okay. Any specifics of what, they're like self-diagnosing with? Mhm. Any other, diagnoses that she puts out there? Okay. And any mental health, diagnoses for either one of them? So, had that at some point, but not sure if that's still, like active or a struggle for her. Okay. Any concerns about, substance use for either adult? Oh, yeah. Any idea how that like affects his parenting or his abilities? I mean, the CBD use, I should be specific of like, if he uses CBD, any idea how he responds to that or how it works for him? Okay. Okay. Um, Anything else about mom or dad you think we should know? Can you explain that phrase to me? So I'm not sure that I'm equating like anti-establishment with anti-American, so I'm just trying to understand that a little bit more. With every family, I try to highlight any strengths or supports that they have. You mentioned that she has a friend, Lynn. Is Lynn a support to her? Okay. And it sounds like they've been able to maintain housing through hotels. Mom's pretty resourceful in asking for funds on social media. Anything else you would include as being a strength or a support for the family? And then things that are stressful, obviously just living in a hotel is much different than living in a home. Um, some financial stressors if they don't have a regular source of income. Anything else that you would consider to be a stressor or something difficult for the family? Mhm. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so lack of like in-person contact. Okay, gotcha. Mhm. Right. Right. Anything else you think we should know? Anything else we didn't talk about? Mhm. Okay. And then lastly, you don't have to provide it, and if you want to provide your name and number, you can. It doesn't go in a report. More the sense that if it was assigned to a worker, they might have more questions in their assessment, and things that I didn't ask, so they could reach back out to you. Do you want to leave me with a name and phone number? Okay. Yeah. And what's a good phone number for you? 609-231-6084. Okay, sounds good. I will write this up and get it sent over to a supervisor. What they're gonna do is review the information, and if it meets our definition of abuse or neglect, then it would be screened in. If it doesn't, then a copy remains on file, but it would be closed. Okay? All right. Do you have any questions for myself? Um, yeah. Um, in policy, we're not supposed to look at people's social media. But if you want to let me know like what it's on, I can at least note that if it's like on Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook or something else. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. Mhm. Okay. And so add that and get it written up, okay? Sure. Mhm. 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 Okay. Well, thank you. I will get this written up, okay? All right. Bye-bye.